All right, so verse 3 is coming into play. So verses 1 to 3, I want you to see how he is saying they are conditional. Look at verse 3. He says, blessed shall thou be what? In the city. You're going to be blessed where you live. And everybody who sees you will know that something is special about you. How many of you can say, yeah, well, I was raised without this and I was raised without that, but look at me now. You know, there was a time when everybody wanted a big car. There was a time when I wanted a car, a nice car. I said, Lord, I want to see what it feels like to drive a nice car. And the Lord allowed, my wife, she checked on some things, and she said, there's a Jaguar in Pennsylvania. And I said, yeah, I think I would like to have a Jaguar. And I just wanted it for the prestige of it, I guess. I don't know, never been too crazy about saying, well, I want this. I want nothing else but this. So I just said, all right, Lord. And the Lord allowed us to get it and to be able to pay for it. But you know what? When I got back to Camden, I said, Lord, did I make a mistake? Driving down Camden, down Mount Ephraim Avenue. The guy standing on the corner, psst. I said, well, maybe they want to know about Jesus. They wanted to know if I wanted something. They wanted to know. I got some stuff here. I said, if that's what driving a Jaguar is all about, I don't need that. I didn't need that. I don't need that. So it's not in the cars that you drive. It's not in the jewelry that you wear. I want y'all to get this. It's not in the best of weave that you can buy. Because everybody wants to be different from what they were. How I was born, but you know, that's not enough. And you're going to get old. And I'm not saying you can't buy a wig if you lose your hair. But all of your life is not dependent on your outward appearance. Are y'all hearing me? And I tell you, when you get a right mindset about who you are and who you're trying to represent, God has a way of blessing you. God has a way of blessing you without you breaking your back. People will look at you and wonder, how in the world can he raise 6 children and a big old house doing what he's doing? I was a carpenter. God has given every one of us a gift. And all you need to do is say, Lord, what is my gift? I don't know why. When I look at young men, and I'm looking at them and they say, I don't have no money. What is the gift that God put in you? What can you do? And even you girls, what can you do? If the man didn't offer you a job, what can you do? What is it that is within you? What is the idea that God has put in you? And I know I'm not the well-versed or well-educated person. Yeah, I did graduate from high school. I wasn't the top scholar. I suffered from, they call it being dyslexic. You know, if I don't look at the number very carefully, I will think 52 is saying 25. So I have to check myself. I have to go over things 2 and 3 times before I get it in my spirit. But I don't use that as an excuse. They used to call the classes in some of the schools in Philadelphia OB class. Well, I was in the OB class, but it didn't mean that I was stupid and it didn't mean that I was dumb. Because God put something in me and its ability to be able to create. And I'm saying this because I know somebody needs to hear it. I'm an artist. And I said, well, where in the world did that come from? So all of my achievements was when they had the art class open up. This is the art class A, 1, 2, 3. I scored very high in the art classes 1, 2, and 3. I excelled. And I was looking at some of the artwork of the others, and I said, wow. I said, I can do better than that. But it doesn't mean that you boast in it. But I'm trying to let you know that God put something in every one of his beings that you can make a living, that you can earn a living. I can take junk and make something out of it that somebody will give me $500 or $200 for. Are you hearing me? I'm saying, what is the gift that God put in you that you can say, I can make a living out of this? What is it? Have you questioned yourself? Have you asked yourself, what is my gift? What is it that I have in me that I can earn and make a living? What is the idea that God has given me that I can share with somebody who needs an idea? Y'all ain't hearing me. The blessings will come and you not even know it. Verse 3, blessed shalt thou be in the city. Are you a weight on the city? Are you a burden on the city? He says, blessed shalt thou be in the city. And blessed shalt thou be what? I know you don't want to dig in the dirt. I know you don't want to plant potatoes. I know you don't want to plant tomatoes. But I love the dirt. Yeah, you raised tomatoes and gave them to me. But I want y'all to hear me. And I want you to put it into its simple form. God said you were going to be a blessing in the city. Can people look at you and say, oh, that woman is a blessing? And because she was a blessing to me, I'm going to bless her back. I've done some things for people. I know they didn't have no whole lot of money, but I knew how to figure how to put a knob lock, a door knob on a door. I didn't go to school for that. I'm an artist, but I know how to do that. Oh, y'all hear me? When the construction work went down, I said, I can hook some locks and doors and I can put some windows in. Are y'all hearing me? When I was 20 years old, a company that dealt with fiberglass, I know all about fiberglass. I know all about mold making. This dumb guy here in the pulpit, I can take anything and make a mold of it and mass produce it. Because God put something in me and he's put something in you, and all you got to do is to recognize it.